on the menus and killing my stream. Alert from this fucking week's challenges, alright. Duel, consecutive casual online with the Aloha banner, 1000 matches, string trimmer engine audio, drop shot, 30 shots in any playlist. Okay, that's... being forced into duel is not my favorite, but it could be worse. Alright, do we have that fucking audio yet? String trimmer, okay, cool. We need a fucking... Aloha banner? That actually doesn't look half bad. That's like not the literal worst thing that I could possibly be wearing right now, which is unusual. Get out of here. Alright, Aloha, string trimmer, no more cosmetics, just do stuff. Alright. We're gonna queue up for casual ones. This is gonna be shit. Water. So it popped instantly, which I guess is what you would expect when you're queuing for fucking a mode that requires only one other person that's also currently required for Rocket Pass. Hey, Ashix, thank you very much. Appreciate that, my dude. That was the worst shot in fucking history. Why did I even go for the ball? Shitty challenge. That's going somewhere, maybe. It says, oh cool, World Ends With You speedrun just ended, but I'm probably gonna start my 2-hour drive now. Good luck, dude. Oh, shit. Feels backflip, man. That's unfortunate. Ashix immediately getting value out of Tyrone W. Easy clap. Oh, huh. I definitely didn't get my second fucking jump input, which is unusual. I've never seen it fuck up quite like that. I'm gonna be paranoid for a little bit because I'm on the Steam input bindings now. Cool. That's totally gonna fucking... Awkward. Hey, Chris. Doing alright? Fucking back on the attempting to be diurnal train. Frey comes over in just a few days. Probably the last time I'll see him before I move. Yeah, it's like 4 days. So I'm trying to match my sleep schedule with his so we don't spend 90% of the fucking visit just with one of us asleep and the other one sad. The things I do for love. I brought up the possibility that we might end up playing fucking Smash Ultimate Doubles online while he's here. Which is the most terrifying fucking thing I can possibly imagine. Your webcam looks particularly low quality today. Looks the same as always to me. It's never been particularly good. Anybody else? Oh, for fuck's sake. Chris says, mood, I accidentally went nocturnal, so I'm staying up to fix it. Nice. Oh, for fuck's sake, backflips. Did my fucking dead zone change or something when I went to Steam input? Stop that. Aw. Rocket League 1v1 is like one of the saddest things that I think exists in this game. Seems to completely circumvent the purpose of the game. I don't enjoy it very much, but fortunately I don't have to play very many games to fucking get the challenge done and fucking wash my hands of it forever. It's fucking... It's stacked with a challenge for like playing consecutive games in casual too, so it's literally the worst possible experience. Fuck. It says, huh, maybe I never noticed? I don't know, it's... They're webcams. I'm trying to drive them at fucking 60 FPS, that's what it is. I'm gonna fucking... pull my dodge dead zone up a little bit. At some point, I'd like to go to higher quality cameras, but... I mean... I don't know if great lighting... What the fuck was that? Oh, hello. I probably should have just tapped that in. I was too busy fucking flabbergasted there. Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah. Amp says, oh, it looks fine now. Forget it. 3-head? Amp is just trolling me. Oh, okay. Why? I don't know why. Why did you do this? Fucking 17 months from Rido. You just spent $25 to deliver the message carball, 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 carball. In the most obnoxious way possible. Thank you for that. You're on crack. Oh, okay. This is the worst interaction. Oh, I hate ones so much. This is so stupid. Loving that semantic satiation on fucking the words carball. That shit is going somewhere else. Rido says, I'm not on the crack, I'm selling it. How do you think I get the money? Smart man. Excuse me, woman. Fucking enterprising business logic. That's the good shit. Don't get high off your own supply, etc., etc. So what the fuck are we doing here? Why, biggest possible whiff, I don't know. This is not going anywhere. Nope. One's is abject fucking suffering, dude. Everything is so fucking boring. Like, alright, I got past my one defender. Now let me fuck up the shot. Let's get it. Rido says car, and I cannot stress this next part enough. Ball. V, and I cannot stress this part enough. Mo. Woomy versus Vmo is in friend mod, but it hasn't come up yet. And like 3 people have asked me to add it, and I have to explain, no, it's already in there. It's just that I don't actually care about writing a randomizer that feels random. The difference between something being random and something feeling random is fucked. Like, you have to introduce so much fucking artificial variance for people to believe you when you say shit is random. It's like, well, I got this same thing 3 times in 6 attempts. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you fucking... Ever heard of the fucking birthday paradox, motherfuckers? Goddamn, one sucks. Sick white octane white zombas and dissolver. Imagine spending literally $200 on your fucking car customization and then, like, still being in platinum. Rido asks, now is Woomy playable in card is my question. I'd be fucking shocked if somebody hasn't made an inkling. I'd be fucking shocked. Chris says, shoutouts to Tony Hawk having an advanced tech called the butt plant. That's me. That's me every day when I get out of bed. Amp asks, I thought you had cars randomized too. Nope. No, I don't mind car customizations, because I don't, like, use color for recognition. I use nameplates. Or I ask, what's the birthday paradox? The birthday paradox is basically the idea that in a room with a relatively small number of people, the odds that 2 of the people in that room share a birthday are significantly higher than you would naturally intuit. I forget what the exact breakpoint is. Let's fucking... I'm afraid to tab out of Rocket League, so I have to look at this shit on my fucking phone. Birthday paradox. Yeah, I have X videos open. Stop it, Firefox. Birthday problem. The birthday problem or birthday paradox concerns the probability that in a set of n randomly chosen people, some pair of them will have the same birthday. By the pigeonhole principle, the probability reaches 100% when the number of people reaches 367. However, 99.9% probability is reached with just 70 people, and 50% probability with 23 people. So in a room with 23 people, there's a 50% chance that at least 2 of the people in that room share the same birthday. And that's, like, way higher than you would intuit, but it's because the fucking comparison is being made, like, each person is being checked against each other person. And so the fucking odds balloon relatively quickly. I just gotta watch Kuro Inu somehow. You really don't. Get on the fucking Korean ASMR shit. So yeah, what I was talking about with randomness is like... It's like how fucking strategy games like Fire Emblem and XCOM need ridiculous amounts of fucking player advantage rigging to actually appear fair, because people fucking remember the extremely rare, like, stroke of unlikely luck way, way stronger than they remember, oh dear, than they remember the fucking thousands of situations where things occurred exactly as normal. Or, like, people will look at an 85% chance and think, oh, that's basically a sure thing, instead of realizing that an 80% chance will fail just under 1 out of 5 times. Amp says 95% chance of hitting a node, 4 failed attempts in a row. Fucking use sharp vision, please. It's only 50 GP. It saves you so much stress. You see, it's like, oh, I took a shot in a shitty position. Now I should be getting scored on, but instead this person decided to not score on me. My input actually feels like shit right now. I wonder if fucking Steam input actually did something, or if I'm just mad rusty. Sail in. Gotta hit that fucking instinctual 3 times in a row. And then just high roll 200 every time. Or says, so you're telling me the easiest way to make FE8 harder is change it to single RN? I mean, the easiest way to make it harder is to make it so that the fucking tower contains 10 copies of the final boss on floor 1, so that as soon as you try to enter it, you always die. Like, that's not even a change that requires, like, assembly hacking. You just change the fucking units on the first floor of Tower of Villani so that they always kill you. And then the game's difficulty is probably, like, mostly fixed. But yeah, single RN is a trip. It's part of why the earlier Fire Emblem games are so unbelievably punishing. And if you're playing the FE8 self-randomizing ROM, I believe there's a seed you can enter to change it to single RN, while also enabling Thracia-style capture mechanics. I don't know if I necessarily like single RN as an overall gameplay choice, though, because, well, it does make the game harder, and it does make it more, like, mechanically pure, I suppose. It also creates an issue that, like, units that just fall just short of, like, super consistency get super, super fucked up. Like, a unit that's, like, seeing 85s or 90s is made significantly weaker, whereas units that are hitting 95s aren't really. So basically, it more rigidly enforces unit selection, in my experience. Yo, my inputs actually do feel like fucking trash. I wonder what's up with all that. So I'm just dunking on this person, I guess. Not that anyone actually gives a fuck about casual ones. Like, this is about as much of a serious format as, like, Ocarina of Time fucking dank percent. More than 12. Fucking... So I bought the fucking whale mount in Final Fantasy. Thanks, Rido. It's about irony. And, Oh god. You're gonna shoot, aren't you? What the fuck am I doing? So I bought that mount, and I've decided that my greatest pleasure in life now is just mounting up on the largest and most annoying mount in the game and sitting directly on top of interactable NPCs. Because nobody knows that you can bind controller actions to keyboard, so you can, like, bind the controller A button to keyboard and use it to fucking auto-target NPCs so that you don't have to physically click on them, which is the only way to get shit done in, like, world events the hour after they release, etc. Aura asks, does that not enable more defensive units, or am I missing something? Like, dodge tanks get more viable. I guess, I suppose it does. It's like... Actually, let me think about that, because, like, think about, like, the units you're typically using for their, like, evasive properties. It's like, because double RN means that low hit rates are significantly less likely to make contact. So if you take, like, Matthew standing on terrain, Lynn standing on terrain, if you take those units and put them into single RN, it's easier for them to take hits. Like, the reason that single RN is harder than double RN is because any enemy parameters are almost always lower than player unit parameters because there's just fucking more of them. And so any calculation involving a generic enemy versus a player unit becomes less certain for the player unit. There's more variance introduced. It's not that it's just more random, it's that 2RN is specifically less random if you're winning. Like, if your odds are good, they get better. If your odds are shit, they get worse. Which insulates you from things like fucking enemies hitting, like, check true hit 30. Because, like, a 30 hit rate on, like, you take brigands versus, like, evasive units, you think, like, 20-30 hit rates are pretty common in, like, a lot of deployment positions. And 30 hit, according to the fucking bot, goes down to 18% true hit. So that nearly halves the actual chance that you take damage in that situation. Alright, so we did lawn maintenance, we did point god. Wow, that challenge fucking cleared fast. Jesus Christ. Wheeler. Draw your card, Wheeler. The only breakpoints that I have fucking memorized for true hit is that 95 is a 99, 99 is a 99.9, and 90 is a 95. Because those are the fucking, like... That's the kind of hit rates that you're typically dealing with if you're, like, going for favorable and generally intelligent engagements with, like, a human player. Or, like, a player unit, excuse me. You're getting into situations where, like, your hit rates are gonna be, like, 80 at the absolute lowest and typically, like, 85 plus. So 2RN just makes it so that every enemy has, like, a significantly higher chance to fucking damage you. And you also can't rely on your own hits quite as much. It's a weird feeling. So one of the challenges this week is to play 5 consecutive casual matches with a certain player banner on. And when it says consecutive, it actually means that you have to, like, not drop to training or drop to the main menu, but you have to use the ready button and sit in the backfill system for a while. Oh wow, yeah, 85 hit? Actually 95% real chance to hit under 2RN. Like, that's enormous. That's like, in a 1RN system, 85 hit has literally 3 times the chance of failure. Than it does in 2RN, for reference. I'm the best. Feels good to not really have to worry about construction quite as much on this microphone. I know the clarity isn't entirely there with this thing, but I'd like to think that the reduced background noise makes up for it. Motherfuck. Oh no. I can shoot this, right? Maybe. Yeah! Laura says, wow, 90% is actually in the 70s. That's insane. Yeah, 2RN is actually really, really strong. It contributes really significantly to, like, overall combat balance in Fire Emblem post, 5. Shit gets scary. Like, when you have to stare down every, like, 20 or 30 hit as a very plausible chance that you have to deal with a large amount of damage getting dropped onto a frontliner, that fucking changes the dynamic significantly. Fire Emblem's cool. That's not a real shot. This might be. Nope. Gecko asks, did they put the Fortnite dances into Rocket League yet? No, but fucking Steam blocked the gigantic negative review surge. That's a fucking whack-ass feature. It's like, we have removed off-topic reviews. Bitch, this review is literally the most on-topic thing there is. Negative review because I don't know if it's wise to purchase this game on Steam, since it will be removed from Steam in the near future and likely not supported anymore. Now, that's an off-topic review. You can go fuck yourself. It's like, what? Eh? Like, alright, some kind of fucking review filtering behavior for like, they're pandering to the social justice warriors, or the reverse of that, whatever the fuck it is. It's like, oh, the community manager said some shit on Twitter, time to fucking review bomb the game. That's like an understandable situation. It's like, alright, fucking filter the reviews in this circumstance, sure, whatever. But like, what are we fucking doing when this game may not be supported on the storefront anymore, is considered off-topic? I think I was at fucking Dead Zone 0.05 before. Maybe this'll help. So I wanted to go to fucking Steam Input because it's obvious, like, they took the Steam Input feature for Rocket League out of beta. It's clear that it's going to be the primary way that bindings work, at least for the foreseeable future, on Steam. So I wanted to set it up, and since I was having fucking controller problems this morning with Steam Input disabled, I decided to bite the bullet, but my inputs do feel a little bit fucking whack-ass. Ah, well. Could totally be placebo, too. That's, like, absolutely a thing that can happen. I'm not very good at this game anyway, so... Okay. Amp says, in before, no crossplay between Epic and Steam because Epic is run by orangutans. See, what I'm worried about on Steam, right? There are two situations that I'm worried about. Situation 1 is Rocket Pass 3, available exclusively on the Epic Games Store. Situation 2 is, Steam Workshop. Like custom training maps and shit. Fucking all those modded skate park or jumping challenge or fucking dribbling mechanics bullshit. Like, if those go away when the game migrates to the Epic Store, that's very scary. That's, like, plausibly a serious threat to the quality of the game. Those are important to a lot of people. Yeah, I don't know about this controller dead zone stuff. Aura says, it's weird how 2RN feels like it matches your perception of the chances even though it's actually way more inflated than you'd expect. Yeah, that's what I mean with, like, fucking true randomness doesn't feel random enough for people. Like, if something is truly random, then because of the way human psychology works, because we fucking... What is up with my... What the fuck? But yeah, because it doesn't fucking match our perception, people will look at true randomness and say, hey, this shit is rigged. I wonder if the default Psyonix configuration has like a weird dead zone on the stick or something. I'll have to check that after this challenge. I'm so minimally invested in these fucking ones games right now. I think the other guy is too. That was pretty sick though. Mechanics practice, I guess. What gets me is that it's explicitly to Steam, like, this is going back to the fucking off-topic reviews for Rocket League, going to the Epic Store, right? What gets me is that Steam's fucking filtering of those reviews seems to run directly in contrast to their interests. Like, you'd think the fucking natural impetus would be, hey, we should fucking allow this game to get review bombed on our storefront so that the developers experience a loss of revenue and consider not delisting the game from our platform and going to one of our direct and plausible competitors. Nope. Too stupid for that logic, apparently. So whatever, dude. Fucking... The entire Epic Game Store discourse is fucking moronic, too. It's like, they're trying to create a monopoly. Steam has had a monopoly on fucking every AAA PC release for the longest goddamn time, and only now are people complaining. It's because you like Steam. You think it's convenient. This form of DRM doesn't count because my arbitrary reasoning. It's like, alright, dude. Whatever. Please buy your shit on itch.io. I'm fucking begging you. Alright, in-game, steering. Alright, linear dead zone. Dead zone inner, dead zone outer. Yeah, I guess. No, that looks normal. I don't actually know if I've finished the fucking challenge yet. Can I, like, check from, if I pop the, I love how recent players just completely fucking lights on fire. Oh, hey. Hello, waifu gated friends. Who is your waifu and why is it ball? Fucking easy, dude. Look at those curves. How can anime even compete? So welcome to a bad chat experience for those of you just joining us. I'm currently getting fucked up in 1v1 carball, which is one of the most fundamentally stupid endeavors that you can possibly try to undertake. Alright, that was half decent. You're... Fuck. Wait, he's still not... God, it took you so long to get that in, too. I feel like you should have fucking... Like, this is... I'm watching this replay because it's fundamentally sad. I forget it says, I still remember that one time Frey was just like, ball. I swear, I really hope that I can find that clip easily, Because Frey attempting to communicate by saying one word that could mean literally anything is pretty much the epitome of our relationship. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. Alright, decent challenge. So you're gonna try to fucking pop it out like that. Oh dear. I love ones. Every interaction in the game being determined by a weird fucking ball physics pinch is great. It's my favorite. I don't even need to follow that up. I just need to fucking... Okay. It says, most viewers AJ's had since Elsword. Fucking, please don't make me sad. Please, please don't make me sad. I'm having a wonderful morning. I ate a well-balanced breakfast. Got a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep on a diurnal sleep schedule. I'm having a wonderful morning, and you just come here to fucking crush me. To absolutely destroy my dreams. Their last caffeine pill plus sandwich? Yes, dude. Breakfast of champions. Caffeine pill, sandwich, and water. That's the secret ingredient. You gotta have water if you want to be champion. Motherfucker. Also, that emote is still one of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm, like, mad at Wes for allowing you to have that. Also, add a caffeine pill with tea after soup plus coffee. Man. Wait, you had coffee and then had a caffeine pill? Aliens. Whoa, okay. Fuck. And then had tea. Oh yeah, there we go. Amp says, I've been off the soda recently. It's been like 3 weeks since I last had one, and I've been a lot happier without it. I mean, so disregarding the fact that you're talking about it like it's fucking ancient Coca-Cola, like the kind that literally contained cocaine. That's good. Fucking... I swear, like, sugary drinks are one of the worst fucking things for your health just because, like, the effects pile up and you don't even notice. What the fuck? What are you what the fuck? No. How dare you fucking queue for casual and actually have mechanics? Amp says, well, I mean, you can have addiction to soda. It's just a lot better than being addicted to cocaine, obviously. I mean, yeah, it's like, there's different kinds of addiction. We got psychological addiction versus, like, chemical fucking physiological addiction. Not to say that there isn't a physiological component to psychological addictions, like ones without a fucking chemical compulsion, but fucking habit is powerful, dude. Oh, you just shot from there. Literally how? Okay. Here's ones, just get dunked on by people with better mechanics than me for 20 minutes. Good experience. How to lose every challenge by me. Let me fucking tab out and set something here. I think this is my last game of ones, though. I really hope it's my last game of fucking ones that I need in sequence for the challenge. Then I can go back to playing... I don't know, it's drop shot on, like, the 8-tick premium challenge, right? Alright, I did literally anything of any importance. Please clap. Did I do good, Dad? My input is so fucked today. I seriously feel like there's something fucking wrong with my, joystick settings. This is not John's. I'm bad with or without, like, the settings I'm used to. But I swear, dude. Hey, 9. Welcome back, dude. It says clap isn't even enabled. Fuck. I should probably, like, that's one of the only good better TTV emotes. Yeah, I'm fucking tumbling around. It's bad, Chief. What's great about ones is that it also fucking takes 20 minutes. Like, if you're in a high-scoring game, it takes forever, even if people skip replays every time, and sometimes they don't. Like, I honestly wish in ones you'd just, like, you'd get a goal, and then, fuck, and then immediately it would reset to, like, 1 count. Yes, I know, you're fucking cool. Wow, I got a triple touch and fucking casual ones and platinum. This is what I mean, people don't always skip replays.
If it wasn't the water, it was just power when we were in the
Yeah, fucking Maine be like, yeah, no electricity, by the way, dead of winter, by the way.
Hope you weren't relying on electric heat, by the way.
Yeah. I still remember that shit being fucking... Like, we're out here with, like, a fucking gas stove in the in complete darkness at 3 in the morning in one room. Just like, wow, there are a lot of ways this situation could be better. Okay, so now my inputs still feel a little bit fucked up, but not like totally fucked up. Maybe I can set my dead zone back and it'll feel correct now. Fucking left bumper map to air steer instead of air roll. Okay, dude. Oh! That's unfortunate. And my controller dead zone is at 0.1, so maybe I should put it back? This is violating rule 1 of fucking dialing in your settings in a competitive game, which is pick some shit and stick with it.
Keep changing everything over again.
Yeah, well, but only because I fucking, like, I had to change my controller input method. Because fucking, I swear to God, the Rocket League developers break X input support every week. So I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'll just use Steam input because that always works, and so I'll fucking set it up and never have to deal with it again. And so I'm currently in that stage of the migration fuckfest. I am so bad at drop shot. Please fucking somebody kill me. Oh no. Wow, already a forfeit vote after 2 goals. Guess who's here for challenges? By the way, the drop shot matchmaking took so long that there are no skill restrictions in this game. It will literally put anyone on a team with anyone. So I'm probably with, like, there are some people out here playing fucking drop shot at noon on a Thursday. Okay. Because they literally eat, breathe, and shit drop shot. Fucking GC players, I'm sure. And they're in the same game as me, the Philistine. The fucking moron. Hey, meaningful touch. Amp says, yay, my Hawk's Eyes sold. Are you the motherfucker who's been crashing Hawk's Eyes? I swear to God, they were like 3K yesterday. This is sketchy. I'm just gonna try to fucking fly at this one. Ow. I don't understand people who, like, vote to forfeit in the first 2 minutes of a 5-minute game. Like, alright, so they scored twice. There is more time remaining in the match than time elapsed, but for some reason, I think that it's impossible for us to score the same number of times that they did, given more time than they had. What do you mean? It says, look, I got a sell, but it was at 1.4k when I put mine up for sale. Buy them all below 3k and then relist them all for 3k. I'm sure market manipulating extremely popular materials will go well when you don't have a lot of liquid funds to work with. I've got like 25 mil on hand though, so I feel like I might start fucking trying to manipulate smaller common markets. I wanna like start with dark matter clusters and then work from there. Welcome to the twitch.tv/TyroneSumma experience, where Rocket League is actually an excuse to talk about 70 other games that I play. I'm here for the sick wheels, dude. Motherfucker. Oh, that was a weird rebound. Yeah, I feel like I'm just too fucking slow for drop shot. The overall speed of play is just so fast in this mode, and like, with no fucking frame of reference for how to rotate, I just feel like I'm eating shit constantly. Twill says, wait, but this happens every single time you play Carball. Using the fucking Spanish spelling appropriate for the music. And you're correct, it does. This is what the TyroneSumma Rocket League experience is about. At least I haven't, like... At least I haven't fucking fallen full tilt into, like, Mahjong Soul yet, or something. Can't wait to play Connect Con, the Bronze Room game. I'm gonna be that guy that doesn't forfeit. Because I would rather play the game than not play the game, and I don't understand why this is fucking controversial. I seriously think all games should have an option to silently decline all forfeit votes. Like, I can't be the only person who simply never wants to forfeit in any situation ever, right? Like, even seeing the forfeit vote just causes me unnecessary stress. I will never forfeit. Showing me the option does nothing but make me sad. So why not give me the option to not see it? Too hard. Instead, please enjoy challenges that require you to get lucky. And nothing else. Yo, 4D Chess Master is a title? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that in fucking Rocket Pass? I must know. I have to fucking know. Wild card. Floater. The accelerator. Did I already get it? Wheeler. Goaltender. So where the fuck is that from? Where do I even fucking set titles? Aha. This is a weird amount of titles for me to have, considering I don't remember acquiring any of them. I think I'm gonna wear Speed Demon until I die, though. Out middle, through our connector. So please enjoy the fucking 45-minute drop shot queue now. Alright, we got a toothbrush and a bottle of water. Daryl is living the fucking best life imaginable right now. And it says it's an RLCS fan reward. Oh, so like the fucking random drops from the esports streams? Well, shit. Time to open a blatantly inactive tab of the fucking Rocket League official Twitch on low quality and leave it there to die. Twitch drops are a load of shit. I don't play Quick Champions anymore, but I like to watch it sometimes because it's like a mildly entertaining game when played by fucking inhuman gods. And every once in a while I get a whisper from Bethesda, like, congratulations, you've been selected to receive 1 shard in Quake Champions. This is the actual value, 1 shard. They couldn't make it sound more worthless if they fucking tried. And it is just about as worthless as it sounds, because I fucking have the Champions pack. Shards aren't actually useful for anything except unlocking champions, so it's like, I don't give a shit about this reward. But now you're gonna raise a notification and require me to fucking dismiss the little red bubble from my Whispers tab. And Twitch, because it's a good website, requires me to fucking focus the input box in the reply to the Whisper and sit there for like 5 seconds before the notification clears. Like, clicking on the message and then clicking away isn't enough. You have to click on the message, click in the input box, then you have to wait because it thinks that if you fucking click away immediately, clearly you couldn't have read the message. It's just a load of shit. Waiting for more players to start matchmaking with your preferences. Wait, you mean that there are 3,747 players in the Dropshot playlist? I'm searching through literally everyone of any skill level, and with 3,747 players in the playlist, I don't have a game. How does this fucking system work? What are you not telling me? Video games are actually just too hard. Okay, there we go. Let's fucking get it. The challenge is for actually getting drop shot wins, which is clearly impossible, so just gotta try very, very hard. Oh. Just gotta double commit in modes with no fixed rotation, 3-head. My teammate is there for some reason. That's all yours. This is all mine. Yeah, I might just try to play, like, super back and just save shit when it fucking bounces out of play. Did I spike it into the fucking top of his car? Heroic. Great. Literally every fucking player in the game stacked to that location. So I linked a fucking paper earlier on Discord. And the title of this fucking paper is Magic the Gathering is Turing Complete, which is a fucking powerful sentence to behold as the title of an academic paper. And so the TLDR of the situation is that you can set up a board state where no player has any choices. They just have to play the board state out to its conclusion. And looking at the board state, it is impossible to tell whether it will resolve in a win or a draw without playing it out completely. Like, there is no generalized algorithm that for every board state of this type will tell you fucking who wins versus, like, whether it will end versus whether it will not end, whether it loops infinitely versus whether it resolves, without, like, playing out the board state in and of itself. And so that's used to draw the conclusion that Magic the Gathering is actually the hardest physical game ever made, and that's in a sense of, like, overall computing complexity. Like, the complexity of the game on a mathematical level is higher than possibly any physical game that has ever existed, and also invalidates a number of assumptions made about, like, how it's possible to classify it and compute within it. And that's all well and good. But then it also lists a 60-card legacy deck that can set this up from turn 1. You know, just to flex. Because as it turns out, if you can if you nut draw and fucking generate infinite mana of every color plus colorless and then draw your whole deck turn 1, it's pretty easy to bootstrap any situation onto this. And I just think that's wonderful because it goes on to fucking posit whether it would be like, it's technically tournament legal to play this deck, but you run into issues of, like, whether it's plausible to shortcut it or whether you get hit with slow play. Because the way it fucking represents, like, the fucking tape, like the fucking state of the Turing machine, is to create a creature token for, like, each individual fucking location on the tape, and then, like, over the course of, like, 4 turns per operation, like, increment a number of counters on each creature token and change their types and modify the text of fucking cards affecting certain types to basically work with this in a way that, like, simulates a generalized deterministic Turing machine. And so it's like doing literally anything non-trivial with this, like stepping through it manually at a level where, like, a judge can even oversee it. Well, I mean, it's like, just because it runs into the halting problem, like I said, it's not possible to tell whether the fucking sequence will end without playing it out. At least not for every sequence. And so there's no way to shortcut it as a judge. There's no way to be like, okay, you cast Nexus of Fate 200 times, now what? My conclusion when talking about this is that Magic the Gathering players... Oh, okay. The Magic the Gathering players are actually the most powerful fucking Eldritch entities on the face of the planet, and I'm very afraid of all of them. Badass. Hey, dude. Thanks for dropping in. You have... You have arrived in the middle of the fucking worst sequence of drop shot games on the face of the planet. SS, can you sign my profile? What did he mean by this? Please explain. Oh shit. Fuck! So in case any of you were wondering, because I know that there are a number of people in my chat who may or may not be awake, who may or may not know me, I am not actually very good at Carball. Just on the off chance this wasn't incredibly obvious to even the most casual observer, the game is kind of hard and I'm kind of shit at it. Please temper your expectations accordingly. Ada says, I wanna your sign on my Steam profile. I'd gathered that. I got that far. I still do not understand. I'm very sorry. Hey! This is plausible. Oh dear, what's happening now? Alright, well, they've got a fucking hole, we don't. Crossed fingers. Amp says, they're asking if you'll sign their profile with a comment. Yeah, I got that, but I still don't understand. I'm still very confused. To what end? For what purpose? Why are you here? Why did you do this? Oh, that's not gonna be far enough. Thank God. Thank God my teammates actually know how to play this game, kind of. Why do I open my fucking mouth? I'm actually... My teammates know how to play this game. Almost immediately own goal on a hole the size of a fucking paper cup. Alright, dude. Whatever. I'm stuck in drop shot queue forever! It's gonna be bad. But hey! You guys are gonna keep me company, right? You guys are willing to watch some of the worst carball play in the history of fucking mankind? Oh no, own goal? Please watch Task Force. So my inputs feel less fucked now. I actually think that the fucking, the half flip bug that I was running into might be fixed on Steam input. Like it might have been a quirk with X input controller handling. Yeah, I'm not getting stuck on half flips anymore at random. I wonder if there was some like innate quirk to the fucking right bumper button on like legacy X input handling that was causing me to stall in half flips, but I don't feel that anymore, so that's sick. Now we wait forever. Can't even refill my water because there's no fucking water, so I just get to sit here and be sad and occasionally look over at Daryl fucking monstering DCSS. Easy. Oh, Frey bought me Smash Ultimate. Hey, that's pretty cool. Store pickup. He bought it physical. What a champion. Sitting here like, where's the download code? Wait, physical games exist? So shoutouts to Frey for financing what will probably be like a stream and a half of the worst netplay experience this side of BlazBlue. Says, alright, when's the first to 5? Jesus. One of my greatest joys in life is just beating the absolute shit out of Frey in Smash with Donkey Kong. Doesn't matter what Smash iteration, because Donkey Kong is the same character in every Smash game. Works exactly the same way, and Frey is always the same person, so it always works in exactly the same fashion. You just run up and fucking cargo hold him. There's a certain beauty to it. Okay, I need to fucking be somewhere that my teammates are not so I can cover a situation that they aren't. Like that. Hey, wow, it's almost like I just distilled all team play in every game ever made. M says cargo throw on the corner of the stage because we don't tech those. It's okay though, you can like not tech it. You can not tech it in Ultimate, and sometimes it's fine because recoveries are still just that fucking good. Like, oh no. Lilith, why did you... Why did you do this? Okay. I was the only person who watched that entire replay through to the end. Because it was very important to me that it be documented how bad of a fuck-up that was. Hey, at least I never make mistakes in a public and embarrassing fashion. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Amp says, unless your name is Crom. Yeah, that's the reason I can't get on this fucking Crom shit. Like, people are saying fucking Crom greater than Roy, etc., etc. But Crom's recovery makes me so sad that I just don't want to play when I play him. Oh, so somebody fucking left. That's sick. Oh yeah, one of the cool things that the fucking Steam Input configurator lets you do that the Legacy configurator didn't for Rocket League. It actually lets you unbind a scoreboard. So I don't need to, like... I probably don't need to use the scoreboard anonymizer anymore, and I can just fucking have it up at the end of game, since I don't feel compelled to check it in the middle of games now. So let me actually do that, like, immediately. Anonymizer, hide scoreboard information. There we go. I was the one who originally requested that feature get added to Box Mod, and Box was like, wait, but why? Just don't open the scoreboard. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I can't stop myself. I literally can't stop myself from opening the scoreboard because I can't fucking unbind it. But now you can. Amp says, also Joker because Arsene is fun and interactive. Oh man, I haven't played fucking Ultimate since Joker released. Is he like mad annoying? That would be super appropriate. Or it says, Arsene is Yamaraja, don't at me. Everyone please at or a dude on Discord. Please do this for at least the next 3 hours. It is unacceptable that you said something like this. It's not okay. Sick construction, dude. I play Crom, and if the enemy has a counter, I play Roy, though I've been playing Lucina more now. Yeah, I think Lucina is the character that clicked with me most in Ultimate for, like, several reasons. Aesthetic, gameplay, etc. But I also, like, I will always love Smash Ultimate DK just because, like... Oh, come on, you had to do literally anything. I got the damage, I did my job. Anyway, fucking DK is great. Just because Ultimate's general changes to the way mobility and fucking, freedom of movement work means that the DK game plan is just a little bit more consistent and a little more satisfying to execute. Or it says they hated Jesus because they told him the truth. I'm not okay with this. The people were astonished by his doctrine. Oh, wow. Does that still count as my goal if somebody else, like, tapped it in on their team? Like, look at how terrible this is. Everything about it is just bad. Alright, get that damage. Let's go. Fucking damage. Alright, Elfelt's already here. So I'm just gonna try to keep this in play. No, fuck you and your Rule 1 Reddit bullshit. Play the game. Fucking... Anybody who I see doing that meme shit immediately goes to hell. You actually go to hell when you die. But only if you fucking pull that shit. Everybody else is fine. Hell is reserved for people who think Rule 1 is a real thing in ranked games. Twitch.tv/Tyrone Salma's tip of the day. Never go to Reddit. They're almost right. So what are we doing here? Okay, that's damage. Amp says, Rule 1 Reddit, I don't visit the Rocket League Reddit, so what is it? Fucking Rule 1 is this idea that if you get locked bumper to bumper head to head with another car, regardless of what's happening on the screen or what mode you're in, you have to fucking sit there and hold throttle with the other guy until you fucking get bumped apart. I have seen so many goddamn posts about this where people are like deliberately throwing games by doing this in like GC with fucking 6,000 upvotes. It is so goddamn stupid. I'm so tired of it. Whoa, okay. Dodgy. Hey, I actually got a touch. Fucking sick. Easy damage. Alright, let's just ground this. Or not. One aerial goal. I am the coolest. I have a billion weekly wins banked because I never win. Feels good. Okay. So I need one more drop shot win for challenges, and then it's back to fucking doubles grind. Someday I will escape plat. When it happens, I probably won't notice because my rank display's turned off. So yeah, now that I fixed the fucking binding shit, I think my controller feels correct now. With the exception of like a few things that I was subconsciously doing to avoid like the half-flip stall bug, which I firmly believe is actually a bug. It wouldn't surprise me considering the number of weird fucking things that go on in Rocket League's input handling. Amp says, still a bit upset about my plans to go to round 1 being cancelled because the area it's in is actually pretty bad. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know, I'd like to go up to round 1 with Ray's here, but it is like a 2-hour drive one way to get to like any other round 1s in Cali. Accidental fucking flip reset, okay. Amp says, 2 shootings in the area last year, one of which was in the round 1. What the fuck? Like inside the fucking arcade? Some dude fucking misflags Discontrolled Galaxy and decides, alright, it's time. It's fucking awful. How much of the shit that I say on stream is incomprehensible to my fucking anybody but my regulars? So that just says right game. Dude, fucking challenges over in like 4 seconds, except for drop shot. And even drop shot's probably not going to be so bad. You got 1 win. Now I just have to lose 75 times in a row until fucking the game takes pity on me, drops me to fucking bronze, and then gives me another winnable game. That shit is getting popped out. Fuck. Shooting inside the fucking round 1. That's awful. Yeah, I'd like to go up to one of the ones in Cali while Freya's here. The drive might suck, but it's also like, I don't know, it's just we always try to fucking make time for arcades while we're together. Because it's one of those things that we both fucking appreciate. Yeah, that's not good. Shit. Lethal says, something just landed on my forehead and I slapped myself. Fuck Florida. Agreed. Fuck Florida. Literally only good for insane news stories. TL note, this is how I feel about almost everywhere. Fuckeverylocation.com. Amp says, the one in Maryland was about the same distance as the one I wanted to go to, but that doesn't release until winter 2019. Yeah, Freya's still waiting on the one in fucking Tempe to open. We're both betting on it getting delayed to 2010. Round 1 deployments actually make no goddamn sense. I hope we'll at least be reasonably near one in Kansas City. Like, it would be sick to be able to go. And says, so Florida is to America what America is to the world. Yeah, basically. From what I understand, that's entirely correct. What was that? Oh, did I say 2010? Sick. 9 plus 1 is 0. Twitch.tv/waifugate math, by the way. Is that exact lethal? Oh dear. I really thought I'd just done gold. Look at that fucking gaping hole. Like, their entire fucking field is just gone. It's all gone. Hunter says, when your brain integer overflows. See, I'm fucking thinking about that MTG Turing Complete shit again. My guess is that it because it uses multiple cards with weird and complex effects, like shit that modifies card text, that none of them are actually implemented in, like, simulators. But if every card in it is implemented in a simulator, I kind of want to see, like, a demonstration of the fucking system on, like, MTG or something. Or I said, speaking of, I have to go take my CS final now, wish me luck. Good fucking luck, dude. Send Aura Dude your energy and don't, like, at him this time. Respect his wishes to not be added, even if all of his takes are fucking horrible today. Good luck, dude. You got this shit easy. Aw, almost. Hunter says, you need to learn to double jump, AJ, hard wall. What do you mean? I don't understand. Is this the fucking stop rolling meme again? Or is this something different? It says, you jump once as you start boosting, pull back, then stop pulling back and double jump for an instant. It's a fast jump. That's literally how I do like 90% of my aerials, though. I think what I'm doing, so that because you're like not seeing the height, is that I'm not like holding the jump as long as I can, because I forget that fucking first jump is variable in this game for no reason at all. So I'm getting like a shitty small jump. Yeah, it says, huh, also stop rolling, no you. Okay, so that's weekly challenges done in fucking one really short session. Easy clap. It's actually kind of a nice banner. It's still gonna trade it in because I have no fucking respect for anything but import wheels, but hey. Cool. Now I can play whatever I want for the next 6 days. Which likely means I can just, like, not play Rocket League, but hey. Inventory. How are my fucking rando drops doing? Alright, trade in. These fucking ass garbage wheels again. Okay. Nice video game, by the way. Okay, cool. Time for doubles. Time to believe in dreams and never let my teammates down. Just kidding, it's gonna be awful. Oh, cool. Lyft just messaged me offering to fucking, give me free rides if I fucking break the picket. That's very cool. I believe that's today, right? The fucking ride-sharing strike? As he says, seeing large UI disorients me. I mean, I could take the interface scale down, but the problem is that my fucking stream layout starts, like, blocking score. Because it's that fucking bar at the top. I do like the 80 or 90% scale UI, though. I wonder, since I toned down the fade at the top of the screen, maybe it's better now. Okay, cool. No video game. Very nice. I do agree that smaller UI makes it feel a little more spacious. I want something that, like, fades out score and shit when it's not in use. I don't know. Who needs the timer? Just play the same all the time, forehead. Just always win. So Frey just sent me a picture of the fucking physical copy of Ultimate that he just picked up. So that'll be on the 13th, I believe. We can enjoy, the worst net play experience on the entire planet. Okay, now connection lost. This is clearly because I changed my UI. What? Interesting. And asks, doesn't the physical copy have longer load times? It might? I don't know, I think, the bottleneck isn't actually on, like, the fucking write speed of the cartridge. It's on, like... Because I think one of the fucking latest updates for official firmware was, like, some fucking temporary thing where, like, the Switch overclocks itself while games are loading, and this increases load times somehow. Because apparently the bottleneck is fucking actually, like, not the transfer speed, but just, like, the rate at which it's pulling off the card, period. And yeah, Smash Ultimate is pretty good about load times in general. It's not fucking Breath of the Wild, so... not too worried about that. Plus, like, limited fucking space on the SD. Sick construction, by the way. It's like, you figure it's probably a good idea to have at least one fucking physical game, just because otherwise you're wasting the cartridge slot. I'm lucky enough to have 2 Switches, because Amp is a psychopath. So, like, I kind of innately want all the fucking shit on the burner Switch to be digital, because obviously... Amp says, I actually have 0 physical games since I traded in Breath of the Wild. Sick. Yeah, so I guess at 90% UI scale, the score is still, like, visible, right? That's not gonna fucking bother anyone, I hope. Is that going in? Alright, close enough. I have this fucking... This horrible thing happens to me when I get baited by, like, games with the intermediate player hole. You, like, get into Rocket League casually, and it's like, wow, this is so fucking fun. It's so zany. Fucking soccer with cars. I can't make anything happen, but one time I ran into the ball and it went in the fucking goal, so now I have dopamine happening to me. And then as you get better enough to realize how shit you are, but not good enough to actually execute anything interesting, you enter the fucking pit of sadness. And I am so, so vulnerable to the pit of sadness. Thank God my teammate actually knows how to fucking control their car in the air. It says Unreal Tournament Car Edition. Oh, Jesus Christ. Put Instagib in Rocket League. That was almost on target. I don't really know what I expected to do there. Twill says, Mahjong streams are like that, except you realize past the pit of sadness is the pit of apathy. So explain the pit of apathy, then. It says, if you want Insta, just play Rumble. And yeah, and that immediately follows up with the fucking reference to the God Hand pickup in Rumble, where you lightly graze any enemy at any speed and they immediately get demoed. I guess that's what Instagib is. Isn't there a fucking custom mutator for that too? Like demos on, off, always, or whatever? Where like all contact is an instant demo? I fucking love the balls putting demos in the game, by the way. Just knowing that 95% of people are just going to fucking complain about them whenever they happen, and they just did it anyway. Doctor says, all contact infinite boost curve mode. Let's go. I haven't played the fucking curveball mutator yet. I peeked into the box mod Discord and everyone was like, nah, but our curveball mode is so much better. Fucking Psionics fucked it up and they should hire us instead. Which is like, alright, yeah, you're an unbiased source. What the fuck? Okay. Twill says, sometimes you just get shot and don't care. That's a mood and a fucking half. They've been doing work downstairs for like 6 months. I swear to God. For like 70 years. I don't even know what's going on down there. Wow, scores are fucked up now. I haven't actually looked at the post-game scoreboard in a while, but like, somehow generating a score of 202 is apparently possible. This game was super low scoring, and then I scored higher than somebody despite having fewer goals, because I guess they reweighted assists or something. I don't know, dude. Zago says, dude, that sounds like the PSO2 Discord. I mean, Sega fucking everything up constantly is pretty much a, like, it's kind of a running theme in PSO2 development. Whoops, we put a mutator unit in a fucking vendor shop. And then we rolled back but did it poorly. So that 95% of the people who like fucking attempted to make use of this got banned. But the 5% who like did it the sneakiest and on the largest scale now have access to effectively infinite Meseta because we don't know how to like roll back guild banks and shit. Whatever. No big deal, not a problem. Amp says, that feel when air touch doesn't give points anymore. That seems like a super bad habit to encourage, yeah. Just like, I fucking went for the ball in any situation, regardless of how intelligent it was. Fucking feed me points now, please. Okay. Wasn't exactly on target, but it was at least like kind of a shot. I have to actually defend against this? Is he gonna fucking touch it? Ah, shit. the most half-assed and awful 50-50. Oh, I didn't even get boost. And I didn't even save. That was an embarrassment. I am very sorry. That shit, though, you just... That particular spot on your wall where you just fucking... The compulsion to drive onto the wall and do literally anything is so strong. Worst kickoffs North America, by the way. Kind of a shot. Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere in retrospect. And pass is the pop, a box mod thing? Nah, that's a rocket pass goal explosion. Great. Alright, this game's gonna be suffering, I can feel it. Amp says, I thought it was box mod since all your opponents seem to have it. Yeah, because everyone agrees that it's literally the best goal explosion that they've ever released. Like, fuck Hellfire. Irony is where it's at. It's 2019, dude. Everyone knows it's not cool to enjoy things. You can't express enthusiasm for something unless it's shitty. I helped. You are welcome. It's from Rocket Pass 3. It's the new one. So I'm surprised that so many people seem to have it already. Like, I've been logging in and just doing weekly wins and challenges, and I'm still a fair distance away from it, I think. And then imagine that the majority of people aren't even doing the full set of challenges. Dude, by the way, I had never, like, actually looked at the Dota 2 Battle Pass and how they do their shit. The Dota 2 Battle Pass is ape shit. Like, Rocket League has 70 levels with unique content, and some of it is just fucking... We bolted more particles onto an existing fucking effect further, earlier in the line. The Dota 2 Battle Pass seems to progress at the same rate, but instead of 70 levels, it has 2,000. What? And at level 2000, they send you a physical fucking Roshan statue. What do you mean? It's like... And then you get people on Reddit who are like, wow, I think the changes they made to fucking recycling duplicate items in this patch are really scummy and we haven't talked about them much. I worry that Valve is going the wrong direction in monetization. That's why I'm only buying 1,000 levels of the Battle Pass. And then you look up, like, Battle Pass levels to fucking US dollars, and they're spending $400 on Battle Pass Day 1. Like, everyone who plays Valve games is on fucking crack. We're out here opening CSGO crates. Amp says, oh yeah, the Battle Pass is actually one of the best parts of Dota 2. It's insane value. And yeah, it really does seem like it's absolutely batshit crazy value. But... oh. Teammate left? That's pretty good. Alright, I will fight on valiantly until the bitter end. But it's just so crazy that, like, you walk into, like, the fucking Reddit community or, like, the Steam discussions, and it's apparently, like, totally normal. Like, oh yeah, I bought all 2,000 levels of the Battle Pass last year. Did it the year before that. Probably gonna do it again. Don't worry about it. Just fucking putting $800 towards lining the pockets of Gabe Newell and the International. Oh god. The worst touch imaginable. What are they doing? That's a shot. No, it's not, somehow. I'm centering for no one because I have no teammate because my... Nice. Because my teammate is a fucking man-child and left when we were down and could plausibly recover. Amp says, reminder that CSGO crates are just straight up another form of gambling, especially because you can resell them. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fucking... The entire, like, Valve cosmetic item ecosystem is batshit crazy. The rise of fucking CSGO skin betting sites was deeply fucking amusing to me. Nice construction again. And we have, I think we have the loot box conversation every time I play Rocket League. Like, absolutely every fucking time I stream this. Somehow the conversation gets redirected to stricter gambling laws in video games, please. That is to say, like, any at all. So I don't know if I want to fucking touch on that extensively again. Lungzer says, loot box is good, have more money. Me too, dude. I understand completely. What rank am I even? Let's fucking... let's turn rank information back on and, oh. Well, I guess I'll find out after this game. Dude, everybody in this game has a terrible fucking name. That little glimpse of everybody's names before the fucking anonymizer takes over. By the way, icon anonymizer's still fucking broken. Still doesn't work. Fox said he would work on it after fucking Rocket ID went live, and then just didn't, apparently. I mean, like, passion project, fucking free add-on, developed by one dude. I understand. This is not like a real or fucking, like, I don't feel betrayed. It's just that it would be super cool if the anonymizer actually, like, worked. Same for hide forfeit votes, which is an intended feature, but apparently it's super fucking hard to debug. Oscar says, imagine if Box was open source. I really don't fucking know why it isn't. Why would you even develop closed source software and then, like, not try to sell it? Like, that seems to be the only reason. It's because it's fucking harder to sell people software if literally anyone can just go and compile it or fork it and, like, make the binaries available on their fucking website or whatever. Like, if you're developing closed source and then also not trying to sell your shit, why? Literally just take all of your code and upload it to a fucking remote forehead. Amp says, those are PSN / Xbox / Switch names, so not surprised that the names are awful. I mean, even accounting for the fact that you're not allowed to fucking, reuse names, those just, like, seemed excessively bad. It's like fucking... Really? We're out here with adjective, noun, number names? Fucking CSI Miami's idea of what a username is? Like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, the fucking 255 other epic dudes were taken. What are we doing? Milker says, but I don't want to deal with forks and pull requests, then just don't. I disabled fucking issues on Overparse like 20 years ago. Somebody fucking put up an issue like, hey, this doesn't work. And I replied, I don't actually care, and then I removed the Issues tab, and I never heard anything negative about Overparse ever again. PSO2 community can suck a fat dick, by the way. By that I mean anyone who publicly identifies themselves as and routinely participates in the PSO2 community. Because there's like the PSO2 community, lowercase fucking c in community, where it's just like, oh, these are people who play PSO2. They are part of the PSO2 community because they participate in the multiplayer game. And then there's the PSO2 community, capital C, which is like people who routinely fucking engage in like PSO World or Reddit or what have you, VG at its absolute worst. And 90% of those people are actually the worst human beings on the planet. It just says, not supporting overparse caused forks to be created. Remom was a fork, so you actually stole data from people. I can't wait for that to become the party line. He abandoned us in our time of need. Gate says, I enjoyed the random event stuff we'd end up doing, like those challenge runs were the best, and you'd start off with no gear or whatever. Yeah, dude, grinding CM1 was actually sick. It's like, encounter design actually fucking mattering in PSO2 at all was PSO2 at its best. But they just, like, they released, like, 3-4 bosses in a row that just sucked dick, and you did nothing but fucking roll face in the general direction of the boss while it did a whole bunch of unreadable attacks that didn't matter. Nice fucking pass. It was like, it was a potato pass, but it was exactly the right spot. Oh, fuck. Literally, why? I wasn't, like, in the wrong fucking... Yeah, they just didn't actually kick off. Okay. Whatever, dude. It just says, it's a game that is just challenge runs, the way to make an MMO without needing any content or balancing. That seems to be what Kurtzpell is trying to do. They're like, alright, so here's the PvE components of our game. You have bosses. You queue up for a boss, and you fight the boss. You get put into the arena, and you fight the boss with other people. There's no trash, there's no fucking story. You just fight the boss. And I have a lot of respect for that approach. It says, you were further up. Was I? I don't think I was. I think you were watching Mirrored, and got it wrong. I mean, like, I acknowledge that I can make mistakes, but I looked at the situation and that wasn't what I saw. I forget, it says Dauntless was kind of like that. I hear Dauntless was also kind of bad, though. I don't know, back when, like, I had people in Hitbox Dimension playing Dauntless, the TLDR seemed to be just wait for Monster Hunter World on PC. Which is a shame, because I don't feel like, I don't know, first off, fucking Capcom PC ports don't make a little forehead. That company still has no fucking idea what to do with a personal computer to begin with. It's, like, outrageous. Even among, like, people who aren't good at fucking PC ports, Capcom is far and away, like, consistently the worst. Which is hilarious, because DMC4 Vanilla is the greatest fucking PC port of all time. It also sucks because I feel like alternate takes on that fucking formula that aren't, like, well, for starters, that are PC native, and then second, aren't, like, anything fucking, oh no, anything related to goddamn God Eater. Let me watch this and see how dumb it is. Sick double touch, dude. And says, I've always liked the Minecrafty high pixel style thing where you have a start time to go and mine resources, so they add extra stuff so you can get unique items and things. As such, you pretty much end up building a class at the start by going different routes. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Is the end of this conversation, hey, when does Hitbox Dimension host factions? Again. I wonder if, like, we've got the fucking game behavior scripting shit for fucking Bedrock Edition, right? Will we ever, like, get gameplay conversion mods for Minecraft that don't involve, like, absolute dog shit Forge performance or, fucking horrible slash command hack chest menu nonsense? Leo says, I still do not comprehend how playing Rocket League well works. If you figure it out, please let me know. It might help me get out of plat. Unlucky. I love how everyone's opinion of what the fucking current trench rank is changes as they rank up. It's like, well, if you ask me, the game really starts getting competitive at my rank -1. And that's literally always the conversation in every fucking game. Zog just says, would removing account verification from Reflex Arena actually be good for the community? What do you mean? Like, the servers already allow you to run without a connection to Steam, right? Like, it's just one fucking line in the server config, and you disable all Steam features, and it becomes like a LAN server. So people can connect with cracked clients, and it won't, like, check their credentials or anything. But it also means you lose one of the coolest features of the game, which is the ability to, like, grab maps from Steam Workshop basically whenever the fuck you want. Like, that was the shit that really got me about the server experience in Reflex. Was, hide all rank information, thank you. The fact that every map that had ever been made for the game was available on every server. And if you've never, like, extensively played fucking arena shooters that aren't Reflex, then it's hard to understate how nice that is. So everybody fucking flocks to the server with the best maps, by which I mean the server that has 500 fucking shitter meme maps in the rotation. But every server having access to everything means that it's so much easier to fucking organize games and set up servers that are, like, half decent. Like, you can just fucking slam workshop IDs into a rotation file. No, like, downloading files or, like, setting up remotes required. It's super nice. Too bad the game is fucking dead, and the performance of the fucking server executable isn't great with 8+ players anyway. Unfortunate. Oh. Fuck. That was entirely on me. That was mine. Now I'm gonna feel super bad. Alright. Everyone afraid of the ball? Me too. I had fucking ball cam on and didn't bother to toggle, so I had no idea whether someone was actually there. Yep. I'm going to throw for my fucking teammate this game, I guess. That is now the process. Yeah, you gotta click that shit, like, locally. You gotta actually get up and click it on your PC. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start fucking calling out on symmetrical kickoffs, I guess. Probably a good habit to be in general. What the fuck? It says, unironically play duels, easy training montage, but 1v1 sucks. One's is boring and not very fun and takes forever because games are always so fucking high scoring. It's like, oh, one defensive mistake was made on either side. Now the other guy scores literally guaranteed. Fun game. Zogzer says, it sucks, but stopped reading. It sucks. Correct. I don't understand this meme that people are always about where it's like, well, you know what you should do to get better at this thing? You should do something that isn't that thing. Like the fuck? How do I improve my aim in Overwatch? Play Overwatch! Etc., etc. I don't know, should I challenge here? Let's go for it. Alright, take that shit in. Or don't. Or just don't do that thing. Doctor says, I mean, sure, you use the meme response. It's a meme because you disagree with it. Should I actually rush this? Wow, I was actually still too slow. Okay, so hopefully they follow up. Nope. Doctor says, if you want, I can link you articles on ML over training and loss of aliasing and desired traits. Might be an interesting read regardless, honestly. Bot wilding. As usual. Was that going in already? Alright, I get to know whether I should be ashamed or super ashamed, based on how this looks. Okay, yeah, that was going in. I get wowed during the fucking 3 seconds that I even have quick chat on. That counts as defense, right? It's fucking super wobbly shit where I make shitty non-contact with the ball and then, like, struggle my way back down to earth. Okay. You could also just drive under the ball. No? What are you doing? Press A to flip your car. It was all a clever trick. Alright, and you're just kind of fucking about over here. I got it. Didn't even want to score once. Didn't want to fucking avert the disastrous and embarrassing blowout. Nah, we're good. I'd rather die. Honestly, this fucking diurnal shit is crazy. It's like, imagine sleeping with, like, a relatively healthy circadian rhythm actually improves your overall level of energy and mood. Can't fucking believe that. Monster says, when is Applebot getting brain surgery, by the way? I don't understand. Fucking... You keep telling me to actually, like, go all in on the machine learning fucking natural language construction meme. But what you forget is that shit is hard. Remember the official motto of twitch.tv/TyroneSama, never do anything that is hard. Just to make it clear. I got it. Immediately fucks up the kickoff in, like, the only possible way. Well, says Tyrone-sama 5 hours later. Failed step 1. You better fucking believe it. That was unreasonably embarrassing, but I'm glad my teammate is better than both of these people. As he says, you don't like programming, but do you like data sciences? I don't know. What does data sciences entail? And I wouldn't even necessarily say that I don't like programming. It's just that, I guess, I don't like it is correct. I dislike it is incorrect, I suppose. I'm, like, largely indifferent towards programming. It's like something that I often have to do to create things that I want to create. Similar to how I occasionally have to open fucking paint.net and vainly attempt to figure out how to fucking set up an alpha gradient in order to do something for a stream layout or whatever. It says, someone scoops before either of us plays a land and starts sideboarding. How do you sideboard if you have no information? No, dude, you don't understand. He's sideboarding more lands in. He got fucking land screwed, and now he's just sideboarding like 4 lands. Alright, so things that I've observed about my teammate this game. They are patient, they are better than me at almost everything, and they are very patient. Leo says, does Arena have London Mulligan rule? Nah, it doesn't. London Mulligan is that shit where, when you mulligan, you still draw 7 every time, but then you discard down what your hand size is supposed to be. Yeah, bottom of your library sounds more correct. It's like, I start with the fucking tools that I want in my discard. So I'm gonna mull to 1, don't worry about it though. Yeah, Leo says, not discard, but shuffle back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe Arena has that. With, I guess, the argument behind not widespread adopting that is that, like, decks being too consistent is bad for some reason. But you're buffing combo. No, you're not. You're also buffing the fucking answers people have in their hands to combo. But you're enabling greedy deck building. Maybe. What's wrong with that, though? What a dill hole. Just concede 2 times so I don't have to sit on this screen. Nice. Is he sideboarding for the fall, like, 90 seconds or whatever? It's a 2-minute sideboard phase.
And then like 2 minutes from the time I'll make
2-minute sideboard phase. That's ape shit. Should have like fucking 30 seconds to sideboard. Also, this guy is forfeiting with 2 minutes left when we're 1 goal down. Why is every fucking player of this game a goddamn man-child? I have such low tolerance for people who behave like this. Should probably have double jumped there. Gotten it further out. Better position to clear. Bomp. Bomp. Body slam the defender. What the fuck? What happened there? Yeah, one of the things that I ran into really pervasively during my brief moments with Magic were just, like, even following all of the classical advice about ratio of fucking lands to non-lands, just still getting routinely completely fucked by land screws. Like, you lose a pretty... not even, like, you lose a percentage of games, but, like, a percentage of games are decided by, like, how many lands you get to see. And so, like, more flexible mulligans, at least allowing for some measure of consistency in that regard. Twill says, I'm one of those limited-only players. Fucking Eternal formats, or you're a coward. What do you mean you don't like losing turn 1? What are you, a fucking casual? What do you mean you don't like your player not drawing into all 7 correct cards and then fucking literally putting a Turing machine on the board? What the fuck? Okay. Alright, so you're pulling back, so I should try to... Nope. Alright, that's yours because you're in a better position for it. Or you were. Had to do something about that. That was a pass, kind of, maybe, I guess. Not my best placement. Sick. Alright. Renault says, by the way, 2 different top-tier combo decks for Modern who have over 35% turn 1 win chance are surfacing already from London Mall. What the fuck? That's pretty good. Nah, dude, just have 0 mana counterspells. Don't worry about it. That delay on fucking box mod kicking in for training colors. It says Scalding Tarns are $100 by the way, most decks play 4 by the way. Jesus Christ. Paper is hilarious. Paper is fucking amazing. Every once in a while I get mildly tempted to like reinstall Shadowverse, just because I had some good times with that a while back, but the game has progressed so far that I have no fucking interest in suffering through like not having any of the blatant power creep shit. Like they just keep reprinting like staple silvers as fucking golds or legendaries that just have strictly better numbers or like full evo stats or whatever. Like how the anonymizer didn't work, so I'm sitting here looking at Chad, Hotbox, Tane, and more coffee instead of cute sword girls. Hey, sick. Nice game. Shadowverse is some wild shit, too. I feel like any game that adopts the fucking Hearthstone-style mana system is immediately creating a problem where, like, fucking curve and circle decks, like, the ability to curve in a circle is more important than any individual decision you make in a game. Just like the fundamental idea of, okay, we built a card game for streamlined play online, so you don't respond to anything ever. What? That's horrifying. Like, fucking counterspells are kind of an oppressive dynamic too, but at least, like, in that case, you can be like, okay, well, I can make this person fucking burn their counterspell. I can fake that I have something. I can fucking present a threat in a way that requires them to respond. I can build my deck in such a way that I can fucking burn counterspells out of people's hands. In Shadowverse, there are so many situations where it's just like, oh, so we just... He just had each tar, so now we lose. Replace each tar with whatever the batshit shadow card of the week is, because it's always fucking Shadow or Haven. They're almost. Just like the realization that the core structure of Shadowverse and like how the resource system works and how the lack of responses works basically just... It kind of reduces all, like... It's sort of an all roads lead to aggro sort of situation. Which is not to say that, like, aggro decks are consistently the strongest or the most prevalent decks in Shadowverse, but just that even controller combo fucking plays like aggro, where it's just like, oh, I draw all of my tools in sequence and I play one of them per turn and then I win. Like, every deck functions like this. Whether it wins on turn 6 or turn 15, they all, like, play in this manner. Oh. That's unfortunate. And the conclusion I'm coming to is that the only good card game is actually Super Puzzle Fighter. And See My Morrigan. I suck at that game. Just the worst fucking saves for like a minute straight. Amp says, alright, off I go for my 2-hour drive to Cave. See you nerds in like 2 hours with Rhythm and Posting featuring their hot new edition, Nostalgia. Oh, they got Nostalgia? Sick. Yeah, fucking report back on that. I haven't had the chance to play it, so I've been kind of curious about it. What are we doing here? I mean, obviously I was sitting in blatantly the wrong spot, and I should have been either way further up or fucking 3 miles back, but... Oh, dear. Just slam that shit out of here. Get it out of the danger zone. This is not helpful. You accomplished nothing by being in this location. You should have turned around way quicker. Fug. At some point, one of the things that I actually want to do is just fucking look up how to actually kick off. I see fucking top players doing this weird double diagonal half flip shit. And I'm just like, oh no, use all your boost and front flip at the ball, 3-head. It's probably a relatively small thing in isolation that just, like, simple improvement. Oh, what the fuck? What happened here? The guy spawned and just fucking, oh shit, something is happening. It says turn 45% flip with stick towards the ball. Sounds complicated. We're probably dead here anyway, so I can fucking practice next if I'm fucking closer. 45 degrees, okay. So, turn 45 to... Everything went slightly better than expected. Get out of here. Great. Once it says, okay, let's make that 20. Oh, God. Yeah, it's one of those things where I kind of want the visual in front of me for practice, but... We're fucking 2-7. Even, like, Champion of Never Surrender. Kind of a... It's kind of a foregone conclusion here. Alright, Chad, it's your time. Fucking follow up, or don't. Nope. Didn't hold my fucking jumps, I didn't get enough airtime. What the fuck? Erna says, I just realized the Sword Girl mod is gone. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work because Box Mod has acknowledged the anonymizer is broken and doesn't want to rewrite it right now. Busy with other stuff, I guess. So. Oh, okay. Nogger says, if it helps, I literally never do that because jumping and flying into it for a last second flip is more meme. You have a fucking visual for that? Sounds pretty good. I would love to impose 50-50s on people and fucking kick off, honestly. Didn't double in time. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm out for now. Continuing the proud tradition of really weird, spontaneous short streams at ass o'clock in the morning. Hello, Europeans! So I'll catch you guys later. Appreciate you coming out. If anybody's hanging around from Waifu Gate, can join me at a later date or time for something similarly fucking without consequence. Appreciate you coming by. Adios.